Please welcome to the program, Brian De Palma. Hello, man. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Hello, Canada.
I'm very excited to see you.
Yes.
So you rewrote this film, right? Because this had been done originally as a French film?
Based on a French film, yes.
And when you first saw it, what did you think of the film?
I liked it a lot. I liked the characters. I liked the vying that went between these two aggressive female executives. I added another executive to even make it more of a cat fight. And I saw things I could improve, I thought, because in the original film, the murderer is revealed right in the middle of the movie. In my movie, you'll be guessing right up until the end.
What was the idea that there was so much camera phone use in this film, and then even parking lot films, reviewing, like there was just a lot of surveillance in this film.
That's right. I mean, everybody, you know, runs around with a phone with them all the time. Normally, you know, you're sitting at a restaurant, assume that you're like an attractive girl.
Right.
Okay? Now,
dude, every day, bro.
Yeah, every day.
I look in this mirror, Megan Fox.
Okay. How many times have I seen a young couple at a restaurant where they're both doing this? It's like kind of amazing.
Well, maybe the conversation is just slowed for a moment.
How can you be texting somebody when you have a beautiful girl like yourself across the table?
Is it just the looks, Brian? Is it just the looks?
Well, I'm afraid we're very shallow. Could be just the looks.
It could just be the looks?
Of course, I like what you're saying, and I like your brain also.
Yes. But it's my inner Megan Fox that's got you going.
Oh, yeah.
I understand.
Oh, yeah.
I'm more of an Angela Davis kind of guy, but I understand.
Okay.
So, has it always been that way for you? I mean, going back to the films, because, I mean, you came of age in the cinema when, I mean, you guys were picking big fights with society. The counterculture movement was, in fact, not about just looks. It was the opposite of that.
We had another war we shouldn't have been in, Vietnam.
Is that what it was? You think the wars?
Oh, absolutely.
Because then where's the counterculture movement of films today then?
That's the problem. Because, you know, you don't see many sort of political films. That doesn't mean, obviously, you have to make political films all the time. But when you see a lot of stuff going out there that's annoying you, you would think that, you know, your blood would be stirred so that you go out and make a movie about it saying, this is not right.
You obviously had to keep busy, but you've also said that there isn't enough anger in American cinema anymore. You stand by that?
Well, I was very upset about the whole war and what the Bush administration was doing, so that's why I made Redacted, because I didn't think they were telling us the truth. What else is new?
Right.
Your government is lying to you. What else is new? But I felt we were doing some very bad things in faraway places.
And you didn't think there was the right coverage of it?
Oh, I knew it. An embedded reporter, that's like having somebody on the payroll.
You recall this clip here.
Deep in the back of your mind, you say to yourself, I'd like to take that ferry back to life. And so finally the ferry does come. And you wait anxiously for something to come, something to give you some sort of inspiration. And when it finally comes up, and people walk out, what kind of people walk out? 3 more vegetables and go back up to the house.
It's a wedding party. 1963. Robert De Niro, 20 years old in that.
Right.
And is that his first film?
Yes. It's his first film.
When you saw him, I mean, does anybody ever know what they're going to become? But did you see him and go, there's something special there?
Well, I came into an audition. We were, you know, in a loft in the Village, and we had put an ad in the Village Voice, and we were just seeing one actor after another. And then this sort of timid kid came in, the last one in, and we had him do a little improvisation, and we thought, hey, this kid's pretty good, and he said, okay, but there's something I've been preparing in my class. Could I show it to you? The kid had the part. I mean, okay. So he goes outside, and then we're sitting around, and like 5, 10, 15. And we figured he'd gone home, and then he came in and did this incredible scene from A Strike, the Clifford Odets play, about the taxi strike. He's ranting and raving, you know, rah, 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 and you think, holy mackerel. That's Bob De Niro.
Scarface, right? Was the statement. I mean, like when you watch it years later. Have you watched it recently?
Don't get high on your own supply.
That's a key, but that's a universal truth, right?
Definitely.
But aside from
And
the
never underestimate the other man's greed.
it could be bigger than yours.
Exactly.
Thanks for coming in, man. Well, good to see you. Brian De Palma, everybody.